Hi guys, and welcome again to Chris Og Media Network. If this is your first time, try as much as possible to click the subscribe button. The essence is that you will be notified once we get an updated, authentic news headlines. Today, we're going to look at these very short headlines of today. Mr. Femi Fani-Kayode on fire for money laundering, EFCC. Right, so the former aviation minister has been asked to pay the sum of 200,000 naira as a fine by the Federal High Court of Lagos for not making himself available for re-arraignment for alleged money laundering. There has been a case of money laundering leveled against the former aviation minister, Mr. Femi Fani-Kayode, up until date that he has not been able to actually present himself for questioning with regard to that. So because of his regular absence and neglect of invitation, he has been charged with the sum of 200,000 naira, which has been made to pay. Listen very carefully to this. Justice Daniel Osaigor issued the order on Wednesday, October the 13th, stating that I've gone through the court files and I found 5 different letters from the former minister seeking adjournment on the medical ground. And FFK, that's Femi Fani-Kayode, was directed to pay the sum of the 200,000 naira or risk revocation of his bail. So on several occasions, on numerous occasions, Mr. Femi Fani-Kayode has actually been absent from court hearing, given the excuse on bail condition, on medical condition. Because of that, he has not been present. So as a result of that, he's written about 5 letters upon several invitations. So to each invitation, he writes a letter to say, you know what, I can't show up. I can't come to the court. I can't come for the hearing because of medical issue. Now, because of that, 200,000 has been issued as a fine to him to be paid for his absence. And he actually risked his bail conditions, bail terms, should he fail to pay the sum of money. A lot of comments have been thrown around. You can trust people for that when it comes to comment and allegations and leveling of things like that. It's gone round to say, you know what, he has no time to be present for the charges, for the hearings, but he has time to go about his political businesses, his political activities all around town. You know, just of recent, we heard about the defection from the PDP to APC. A lot of people have said, could it be that he actually defected from PDP to APC so that his sins are forgiven? Just like one of our fathers said, just of recent, to say, defect to us, come to us, and your sins are forgiven. Do you think he ran away from PDP to APC so that the case of the 4.6 billion naira will be forgotten? Listen very carefully today. Fani-Kayode, a former Minister of Finance, Mrs. Nenadi Esther Usman, and one Danjuma Yusuf, a former chairman of ALGON and a limited liability company, Jointrust Dimensions Nigeria, are jointly been arraigned by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, on a 17-count charge of 4.6 billion naira money laundering. So he's been charged for the money laundering worth about 4.6 billion naira, alongside with 3 other accomplices. So on this particular cases, on several cases, he's been invited over for trial, for hearings, but he has not been coming to court alongside with 3 other people, given medical conditions. So he's now defected from PDP to APC. So people have been saying that could it be the reason why he defected from that particular party to APC? What are your takes on that? What do you think he's done? Do you think it's because of that he defected or not? Whatever it is, leave it in the comment section for us. We will look at that. Now we go very quickly to the next one. Right. A 38-year-old commercial cyclist identified as Mustafa Adelakun has committed suicide by hanging in Ibadan, Oyo State. It was gathered that Adelakun was found hanging in his room at Agbaje Ijokodo area of Ibadan. Now, it was further learned that the deceased was a barber, but later went into cycle riding due to poor patronage. And according to report, the deceased had been depressed. And Adelakun is survived, that's the disease, is survived by aged mother and 2 wives. and 2 wives. I mean, in a situation whereby there is no money, why go ahead to marry 2 wives? Why marry 2 wives? Because you have each mother and you have 2 wives to cater for. Definitely you have children, right, to cater for. And you are a barber, all right? You change from being a barber to Okada rider, commonly known as Okada rider. How much do you think you're going to make from Okada riding or make from your barber shop to be able to feed your aged mother, to feed the 2 wives, and to feed your children? Of course, you're going to enter into coma. You're going to enter into depression. And once you enter into depression, what comes next? You want to take your life. But I don't think it's the best thing to do, taking your life because you are depressed as a result of lack of money. All you need to do is to cut your coat according to your ties or your clothes at all times. Why marry 2 wives when there is no money? And this is a problem that has been facing us, especially we Africans, especially in this part of Africa, where we don't have enough money, but we marry several wives. We marry them and give birth to children in poverty and things like that. It's quite unfortunate. He's lost his life. May so rest in peace. And I'm sure the wives will be able to find something to do to be able to cater for their own children, in this particular case. It's so sad. Do you think he should have killed himself? I don't think so. What do you think? I don't think he should have killed himself. That is not the best solution. That's not the way out of depression. That's not the way out to solve whatever problem you have. Right, this is coming from the current governor, sitting governor of Ekiti State, Governor Fayemi. He has actually said something that people have actually berated him for and have actually said something really bad to him. He said corps members can be recruited to fight insecurity, and those not willing to join the military services can serve in their community without pay. So what Fayemi is saying now is that the corps members, the NYSC, so to say, should join in the fight of insecurity in the country. I mean, what military experience do the corps have? What military experience do the NYSC have to face insecurity? The police cannot face insecurity, right? The DSS cannot face insecurity, right? The military cannot face the insecurity, right? So it is now the NYSC people, the fresh graduate, the young student who just finished their 4 years or 5 years or 7 years, whatever have you, those are the people you want to push the war front to go and face the challenges of insecurity in Nigeria. Is that right? So people have lamented, people have spoken lashly to him in different ways. People have berated him to say, what kind of an insolence, what kind of nonsense is that? If you have problem with insecurity, why don't you recruit more men, able men, into Nigerian military to face the challenges of insecurity in the country Nigeria? Why do you think you want to use the corpers to now be in the war front to be killed for nothing? Do you think there are too many? I even read a comment. Somebody said because they can't provide jobs for them, they want to eliminate some of them. That is why they think they should now go to the war front and get killed. For me, I don't think it's the right thing to do. What I think they should do is to empower the military the more, is to empower the soldiers, the DSS, the police officers the more, to be able to face challenges of insecurity. A lot of people say that the bandits, the killer herdsmen and all and what have you, they have sophisticated weapons that even the Nigerian military itself does not have. So you want to recruit the corps, the NYSC members into defending people, into fighting insecurity without giving them sophisticated weapons too. I mean, of course, if somebody has a gun and I have a cutlass, who do you think will win? He can shoot me from a distance and I get killed. But if I have a cutlass, I need to get close to him to be able to cut him. So think about that. Whatever your comment is on this particular one, do you think Fayemi has made sense in this? Leave it in the comment section for us. We will look at it and deal with it as well. Now, on the last one for today is a 33-year-old Nigerian national identified as Lebechi Charles Kelechi, who has been arrested in connection with drug trafficking case in Cambodia. This is what we say, that our Nigerian brothers, our Nigerian people, our Nigerian guys, they have the brain, but they have failed to channel this to the right place. They have failed to channel it appropriately to be able to yield for them maximum result. This person was actually caught, these people were actually caught by the police from the anti-drug department of the Ministry of Interior on Tuesday, and said the Nigerian allegedly trafficked nearly half a kilogram of drug into the country. So they brought about 499 point something kg of drug into their country. That's in Cambodia, you know, and they were arraigned, they were caught. Listen to this. According to source, the specialized force from the anti-drug force led by the Deputy Director of the Department, Lieutenant Colonel Vautier, and with the coordination of the Deputy Prosecutor of the Fen Municipal Court, Sit Van, investigated and cracked down on drug trafficking case. The operation led to the arrest of Nigerian man in Shankat's Buentompon, Shan Minche, Phantom 499.40 grams of methamphetamine were found in his possession. So the 499.40 grams of methamphetamine was found in possession of Lebechi Charles Kelechi. All right. So it's quite unfortunate that we keep knocking the face of Nigerian in the Western world. Very unfortunate indeed. Unfortunate. It's been arraigned. The picture of the man is on the screen. He's being caught in Cambodia with a drug worth about 400, which in quantity is about 499. It's about, you know, 499.40 grams of methamphetamine. Yeah. So he'll be arraigned in court and he will be questioned for on this particular incident. Right. So that's what we've got for you today, guys. Whatever it is that you want to add to it or comment, leave it in the comment section below for us. To the returning subscribers, I welcome you, and to those of you who are yet to subscribe, and this is what you want, updated items of news on a regular basis, click the button below and open the notification icon bell on the side. We will definitely get in touch. You will be the first to be notified once we drop a new clip. And until next time, when we'll be coming your way, stay cool and stay blessed. Bye for now.